G'day, Marty Boyce Bush poet from Laggan, New South Wales. I'm going to recite one for you that I wrote after talking to a few of the local shearers at the Laggan pub. Top little watering hole, that one too. You should try and visit it. This one's called A Handpiece Made of Glass. He'd tell anyone who'd listen of his prowess with the blade, the properties he'd worked on and the tallies that he'd made, how he'd shorn the biggest weathers and the daggiest of views. He was never out of work but highly sought by all the crews. He'd regale us with stories of his shearing out near Gunning, or at Windy Station back when 40 stands had all been running. How he cleaned them up at Hollywood on rams as big as steers. But for the life of them, no one remembered seeing him with shears. Now he was asked if he could fill a spot on Boothman's crew one week, on a mob of country scrubbers from a block at Trunky Creek. Geez, I'd love to, mate, but can't, you see, I'm heading further west. There's a bloke who pays top dollar and he only takes the best. Now, cut out time, we found him in the corner of the local. With beer in hand and spruiking, he was getting pretty vocal. Reckon he'd been at Tupple on the Murray shearing rams. One way quipped, not bloody likely, more like out there marking lambs. Now, for a bloke who'd worked so many sheds, nobody knew his name. Everybody reckoned someone would have met him in this game. Then an old bloke recognised him as he went up for his shout. Said, "He's never shorn a bloody thing, this bloke's a roustabout." I worked with him once at Havilah about 15 years ago. I remember that he was no good and pretty bloody slow. I recall the day they let him have a go at shearing then, and how his knees got shaky as he dragged one from the pen. How he trembled as he took the piece positioning the U. Made that first cut tentatively, closely watched by all the crew. The belly wool came off in patches, like some poncy poodle pup. And the main fleece was so shredded that we couldn't pick it up. Well, the poor bloke left quite dejected, because his cover had been blown. He simply disappeared that night and left the town alone. But I reckon at another pub, the time will come to pass. You'll find him in the corner with his handpiece made of glass.